Hello everyone, it's Liam from Liam's Lyceum, here with another weekly update. It's Liam's Leapings. I think it's like number 98 or something, but I'm not looking at my notes like I normally do because I'm holding my phone. My room has been hijacked once again. This happens every once in a while. Here I am. Anyways, just let's see. I like to keep these short because I don't like holding my phone out here. But I wrote a little bit more this week, actually, for a little novella project I'm working with my buddy Tim on. I need to write more. I need to get some motivation to do that. Hopefully the one novella that I finished in like April of last year will get released soon. I'm finally getting like final cover work for that. In fact, it's actually available for pre-order on Kindle, but I think the release date will probably be moved back. Unless, I mean, to be completely honest, I'm really happy with the artwork I've gotten. It's just the rate at which I've gotten it. I mean, I hired the guy in April and it's like August now. Is that really a long time? I guess not, but like since it was pretty much ready to go once I hired him, I'm just like kind of impatient. And considering that, like I said, I wrote the thing back in April of 2023, so I just want it out there. It could be garbage. Like the only feedback I've gotten recently, the only feedback I've gotten for the whole novel or the whole novella, I guess, since I edited it for the last time for publication, was from my brother the other day, and he doesn't really like any of that stuff. He enjoyed it. I mean, he had some feedback, I guess, but I don't know. I want people just to read it, I guess. Hopefully enjoy it, but read it. Anyways, what did I read this week? I finished 4 books. I finished Ubik by Philip K. Dick. I have more thoughts on this one. I think it was interesting. I did not enjoy it as much as Do Android Dream of Electric Sheep. This one was actually more, I mean, it's like less negative, I guess, less melancholy, and I really liked the feel of Do Android's Dream, and this didn't have the same feel. I mean, there's a lot of other books by Dick that I'd like to read, so we'll see. I also finished, I have one right here, Halo Renegades by Kelly Gay. This is a sequel to Halo Smoke and Shadow, which I reviewed like very early in my channel's lifespan as the last Halo book I read. I haven't read one for a few years, and I thought it was just about time to get to another one. This one is kind of a follow-up to Halo Primordium, if anyone knows the Halo novels. So it has some more information on 343 Guilty Spark, but then also the daughter, Ryan, whatever, how you say her name, Forge, the daughter of Sergeant Forge from Halo Wars. So yeah, anyways, and then it was enjoyable. Not great, but enjoyable. There's one more in this series. It's Point of Light, I think is what it's called. I don't have that one though. Anyways, then I read. I'm trying to remember what else I finished. Let's see, it's Halo Renegades, Ubik. That's bad. Actually, I remember one, but I wanted to talk about it. 4th of the 4 books I finished. Oh, that's the other one. Mona Lisa Overdrive by William Gibson. Book 3 in the Sprawl trilogy. The first one being Neuromancer, which is by far the most popular. Count Zero being book 2. I think I enjoyed this one the most out of the 3. I really like the ending of this one. It's kind of unexpected, but very enjoyable. Such a mood, such an aesthetic, such a series, honestly. William Gibson is like quintessential cyberpunk, and there's a reason for that. And Mona Lisa Overdrive was awesome. I really liked it. But even more than that, I really like Mona Lisa Overdrive, but more than that, I liked the novel Venus. Maybe it's a novella, Venus Underground, by Jeff Vandermeer. My first Vandermeer story. Really enjoyed it. It's kind of got a chunk, of the story that's really similar to Orpheus and Eurydice, but it's very weird. I would say that I kind of like the first half of the book better than the second half of the book, but it's interesting like how that works, because the whole book is weird. It just kind of goes into a different direction of weird and gets even weirder. I liked it all. It's very enjoyable. So I don't know what else to read by Jeff Vandermeer. I mean, I don't really know anything about his stuff, and I don't feel, for some reason he's one of those guys that I read the title of his books and I'm just like, don't really know, right? I mean, like sometimes I hear a title of a book, I'm like, yeah, that sounds awesome. So but I'm just like, yeah, I'm not sure if that's worthwhile or not. And even when I like look into specifics, you know what I mean, for some reason. So he's one of those authors I wanted to read. Like earlier this year I read China Mieville, and he's one I want to read more of. So I mean, like, just like these guys, I think they write stuff I would enjoy, and Johnny Manville's Embassy Town I didn't enjoy super much, but Venus Underground was really good. Might make my top 10 for the year. So those are 4 books I completed. I'm really close to finishing Skaven Slayer finally, the second Gotrek and Felix book. Not much to say. It's got more of a like typical narrative than the first book. The first book is more a fix-up novel than anything. Like very short stories. This is short stories technically, but it's going through an overarching plot. It's all set in one place rather than the big travel log. That's book 1. I think book 3 maybe has more traveling in it, but also more of a overarching narrative plot that's pretty like straightforward, from beginning to end. That book 1 didn't have. That might be better than Schemes. Like, I don't know. I that's the thing. Like Gotrek and Felix, they're like one of those things that's like very, very close to Sword and Sorcery in some ways. I feel like I should love them, but these first 2 have just been okay. I'm not quite done with Skaven Slayer, but I'm really close. Like, yeah. I mean, it's getting to the point where like I don't even have to read the finale, and I feel like I don't even get anything from it. So it's just like not that great. Speaking of another book that's not that great, actually, is Red Magic by Gene Robb. I actually like the character Malagor in this, but the main characters, the Harpers, the good guys, right, are just like plain toast, pretty much. They're not that interesting. The art here is amazing. Fred Fields did an amazing job of Malagor here. I love this art. But the story itself is okay. I think I read something else by Gene Robb, but I'm forgetting what else. In the Forgotten Realms, I should say, because I have read one of her what are they called? Shadowrun stories in the Big Book of Cyberpunk. Anyways, before my phone cuts out because I don't have enough space, I also have started, let's see, Mirror Shades, the classic Cyberpunk anthology, because I'm waiting to start part 4 of the Big Book of Cyberpunk, because I've been doing videos for those. I did a video for part 1 and 2 with Tim. I read part 3 back in like April, but I haven't done the video for it yet, so I'm going to wait until I do that before I start part 4. I'm almost done with actually Scissors Cut Paper Wrap Rock, or Wrap Stone, Wrap Rock. I don't remember what it is, but it's something about rock paper scissors, but I think it's Wrap Stone. Anyways, interesting cyberpunk novella or novel or something like that from the 1990s by Ian McDonald. I'd never really heard of it. I've only heard of Ian McDonald because of Raph Blue Tax, his videos on YouTube. I don't remember hearing about this one in particular from him, but I'd like to read some of his longer stuff. I feel like there's a good amount of stuff I would enjoy by him. I would like to read River of Gods in particular, but there's just, most of his books sound enjoyable. So yeah, I would like to read more at some point. I'm not quite done with this, but I think it is pretty good. I mean, it's not like a favorite, but it's pretty good. Definitely worthwhile. And then another one, I'm not super far into this one, maybe like a fourth of the way through. That's Light by M. John Harrison. Very weird sci-fi novel, but enjoyable. So, another one I forgot actually, Hollow by Brian Catlin. Also, I'm not very far into this one either. I'm enjoying it actually. I haven't read anything by Catlin. I thought it'd be harder to read, but it's actually pretty straightforward to read. The story is weird, but the reading of it's easy. As of right now, again, I'm not very far in, so we'll see. Anyways, that is it. I have something here on my phone. So anyways, there you go. Let me know what you read this week, or yada, 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 yada. Anyways, I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.